Alright, I got my pattern there for my cone that goes on top of the boiler, and I fit it up on there. Everything looks good. I know the middle of that hole looks a little wonky, but it comes out round when you put the ends together. And so I've got it drawn out on my copper. Time to cut. And there we have it, roughly. It's a little cattywampus. I have to play with it a bit to get it to be shaped quite right. Now I'll have to do some trimming as well, which I left plenty of room for that. But the hardest part's over. And I'm damn sure keeping that template for the next one. There we go, that's a lot more better. I'm going to go ahead and drill me a couple holes and drive me a couple rivets to keep everything in place. And I believe what I'm going to do is go ahead and braze the top onto the tank or the pot after I get in there with a wire brush and clean the inside of the pot out real good. And I'll braze this top on first, and then I'll go ahead and braze. There'll be a ring that goes in here that the cap will sit on, and I'll braze that on. And then after that's done, I'll go ahead and just solder that seam. Alright, we got our hat on. Looks pretty good. It's a little bit off kilter. That's it. Little trimming here, little trimming there. I left plenty of room for trimming. We'll get her all nice and pretty looking. So I am gonna go ahead and clean out the inside of this pot now and get ready to braze the top on. Alright, there we go. All nice and clean inside. That's just a little spot where some solder had run down. Be alright. I went ahead and brazed the underside of those rivets before I put the top on, just to make sure everything's sealed up tight. Like I said, I'll go back and I'll solder that seam from the outside after everything's brazed together. Well, I got the top kind of tacked on just a little bit. It's pretty windy. It's taking all my heat away, so freaking moth. It's been pretty hard to get that braze to flow. So I'm just gonna stop for right now and pick it up tomorrow morning when the wind is down. But it's there. It's almost done. I know it looks kind of shitty right now, but like I said, when I get through, do a little bit of trimming, it'll look nice.